What's going on, man? It's your boy Tay, and today we taking a look at the Apple Airpod 2s, and I've had them for 14 days, and sadly, I haven't had as good of an experience as I did with the Airpod 1, so they will be going back. So I got about 5-6 reasons, whatever, for y'all on exactly why I am returning the Airpod 2s. Just to kick it off, the price. So I forget how much the first ones cost exactly. I think they were like $160, but I waited a while before I got them, and I think I got them for a slight discount. I actually have an older video I have on the channel you can look at, and actually, I had a good experience and I love them. I lost those headphones, like one of the AirPods, and I had to replace it, and then a few weeks ago, I actually lost the entire case in both AirPods. So just waited for the Airpod 2s to come out. They come in two tiers. One is $160 and the other is $200. And what I have here, the $200 ones, this case, you can wirelessly charge this if you have a wireless charging map. I don't. I could have saved $40 and just got the ones that just charge already in the case, and these only charge up to 5 watts. It's the max. When we have 10 watt wireless chargers out there, 5 watts just isn't worth it. So yeah, I would say just get the $160 version of the Airpod 2s. Don't get the wireless ones because it's not going to be fast enough. Alright, so the second reason is going to be like with Bluetooth 5.0. These are supposed to connect to your devices a lot faster and everything, but honestly, it feels about the same as the previous ones. So if you are coming from an Airpod 1, you won't notice a real difference on, it synced from my iPhone, my Mac, whatever device faster. It feels like it's connecting with the same exact speed, which is already fast, so how much better can it really get? Number 3, I would say, is the actual sound quality. Like, they don't sound any better. They didn't change the sound, or the audio at all with the Airpod 2s. You would expect for the audio to just get slightly better year over year, and I think it might have been even close to 2 years since the first one came out. But no, they didn't change the audio at all. They sound exactly the same. They're no louder, there's no more bass, no treble, none of that. It's the same listening experience. Speaking of talking on the phone, the battery life has only gotten better for talking on the phone. So I thought they were gonna increase the battery life when listening to music or watching videos or something like that. But instead they increased it for when you're talking on the phone, and honestly, I don't talk on the phone that much outside of using these for conference calls at work. I really not gonna notice a difference too much. If you talk on the phone a lot, you might, but if you don't really talk too much on the phone, you're not gonna really notice the battery life difference. The next issue I have with these is the disconnection issue, and it's been crazy because sometimes I'll have both of the AirPods in, and then I can only hear out of one, and the other one, the battery is like fully charged or nowhere near dying or anything, and I can only hear out of one, and it's just random. And like I'll have to put them both back into the case and take them out in order for it to work. Never had an issue like that with the AirPod first gen. Another thing is and this was a super weird issue, and you would hate to have this happen if you're in the wrong place or you're listening to something that you want to have, private. So I'm at work, have my AirPods in, watching it, or listening to a YouTube video in the background. Normally when AirPods disconnect or the battery's dying, they'll give you audio feedback. They completely disconnected from the phone while still showing they were connected visually with the Bluetooth indicator. They were still connected to the phone, but they completely disconnected the sound, and the video just started playing, blasting out loud at work. This is now disrupting coworkers. If I'm watching something maybe I don't want everyone else to hear, if I'm listening to something that might not be work appropriate, something like that, everybody can hear it. You don't want situations like that happening. You could be in class, you can be on a plane, yada yada, anywhere in public, and like your earphones just disconnect. So these were some of the issues that I've been facing with the AirPods in the 2 weeks that I had them, and I'm really disappointed because I really love the AirPods, and like was definitely telling everyone like the AirPods was probably my favorite tech purchase in the last few years, just because how convenient they are. Like that trumps over like the sound quality not being the greatest or the value not being the loudest. They're super convenient. They charge in your pocket. As long as you have the case, you can slip them back in. But with the problems I'm having right now, like they definitely not worth $200. And I don't even know if they're worth the $160 price. So I'm at least gonna send these back. Think about if I'm gonna get the ones that are $160. But I'm definitely gonna explore the market, see what other options are out there. I know the Samsung Galaxy Buds just came out, and then I already have like some Anchor wireless earphones that I got a couple years ago that work fine, and just the wired ones. I hate to go back to a wired pair of headphones, but I got plenty of them. And then we also have over-the-head options. So I'll let you guys know if I figure out or find an alternative to these AirPods. But for right now, I'm gonna say they're no-go for the AirPod 2s, and we about to ship these joints right back to Apple. And make sure y'all like this video, share it out. Let me know if y'all had any of these issues with your AirPods. All I've seen are like people praising the AirPods on YouTube so far. I haven't really seen any negative videos. I hate to be the first one to jump out the gate, but I'm really not impressed and I'm very disappointed. Let me know what y'all experience has been like with these, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for more content, man. It's your boy Tay signing out. Peace.